Crucial block in there. And they've got rid. Puts it away.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Danger averted for now. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Marlon. Here's Marlon! Goal, the Netherlands! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The Netherlands break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Shomorodov! Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's good defending, very good defending. Timber, long ball upfield. Shomorodov, spread out to the left, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's nice. It's run loose here. Gets it away. Reinders. Marlon. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. And that's a throw. Kusanov. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Gakpo. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Depay. And that was very necessary. Reinders wins the duel this time. Marlen. Timber. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, just skips past his man. He's through and all. Shomorodov! And that would have been some goal.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Hato. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's De Jong. Xavi Simons. Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Shomorodov has found the net here, of course. And the finish! He's trying his best to keep... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Firmly met. Have it back and can go again. Timber. Reinders. Hato. Timber. Marlen. Marlen making good progress on the right-hand side. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yep, it's a corner. De Jong with the short one. He's in! Short shot! Surely! It's anyone's ball now. Gakpo could try cutting inside here. Chance to shoot! And another try! He's onto it in a flash. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Uzbekistan do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Kusenov. Want to throw in. And it's Simons. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Arto. Good play on the left-hand side here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good run down the right. A heavy challenge. Memphis Depay, who does have an assist to his name. Marlon knocks it out wide. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. And claimed it back swiftly. Moved on forwards. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kusanov. Kusanov. Marlon. Reinders. Xavi Simons, forwards and with intent. It'll be a throw-in. Memphis Depay. And it's Timber. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Kusanov. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Marlon. Reinders. Marlon. Xavi Simons. Reinders. Oh, it's Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! He can get that clear. Gets good distance on it. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Simons has crossed into the middle. And here's Depay. Shot! De Jong moves short. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That has been knocked clear. And here's Reinders. Clears it away. Malen! Malen!
Goal, the Netherlands!
And they've got their lead back. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Shomorodov. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is good strength. Produces a cross. De Jong. Gakpo. Van Dijk. De Jong. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he latch onto this? Hato cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Reinders forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's De Jong. Gakpo. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Memphis Depay could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And he has been fouled there. That is definitely not his best. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Timber. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Shomorodov. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Jong. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Timber. Dinks one through. Played into space out wide. Kusanov. Cleared without complication.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
Gakpo! Reinders. He whips in across. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Timber cuts out the pass. Marlon proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice physical challenge. Now here's the delivery. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Hato. The fry gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kusanov is onto it in a flash. Great work on the overlap. Van Dijk with the clearance. Memphis Depay. And it's Simons. Played out to the right. Memphis Depay. And he's there to clear it. Marlon. Marlon does really well to win the ball there. Stefan de Vrij. Xavi Simons. Marlon. Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Kusanov. Moved on forwards. De Jong wins the duel this time. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Memphis Depay, out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Jong. And it's Hato. Nice control. Just about up to 75 minutes. Over to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Clears it away. And here's Xavi Simons. De Jong plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Here comes another cross. And that has been cleared.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that's well seen too. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Uzbekistan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tries to get it clear. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Reinders is there and he can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good work on the right flank here. Hit into the middle, punched away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Jong, nicely aimed pass. Aim forwards. And he's a real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Marlon, now he's off and running. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Hato. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Simons. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Ball is over the line. Cross goes in there.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Marlen. Timber. Marlen. Xavi Simons looking to run onto it. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Xavi Simons. And it's De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Reinders. Xavi Simons. De Jong. Kusanov with the clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Kusanov.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Now it's Shomorodov. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to get rid. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. They need to get it in quick. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort.
And that is that. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy Tiani Reinders is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
Okay, interesting. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has been cut short. Always onto this. He's on it. Can he get away? Timber getting this one clear. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Firmly met. Marlen. Memphis Depay. Marlen. Timber. Simons. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gakpo. Gakpo. Kusanov gets it away. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, delicate chip through. Verbruggen clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the finish! Decent hit and on target. Timber. Reinders. Timber. Reinders. He's got to be in here. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Marlon. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the centre. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, nice touch. And it's De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. The Netherlands going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
That's the throw. Now it's Simons. De Jong. That is good strength. Reinders. Now it's Marlon. Simons. Chance, surely! Goal, the Netherlands! The Netherlands make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Uzbekistan are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Now it's crossed into the middle. And Dijk attempts a clearance. They've played it short. Climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. Shomorodov, oh, good spread. Done delicately. And that has been clubbed away. Played out wide. Ball is over the line. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Hato. And it's played forward. Gakpo chasing after it. Clearly not happy with that. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Reinders. Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Hato. And here's Gakpo. De Jong. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Uzbekistan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. It's a throw-in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk. De Vrij shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it out wide. He can get that clear. Hato. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Xavi Simons. And here's Depay. And that's a good ball. Marlen. Xavi Simons, who's set up one goal so far. Marlen, and it's lofted through here. And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Stefan De Vrij. De Vrij forwards and with intent. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk. Reinders. Hato cuts out the pass. Kusanov. "15 minutes till half-time. Great run on the overlap here. Ball comes in. De Vrij can get it clear. Chance for a shot! And it's played forward. Kusanov. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. That's a fabulous shot at goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Shomorodov. Played into space out wide. And he's there to clear it. And the shot's on here. Stefan De Vrij. De Vrij gently done. Reinders. Stefan De Vrij. Over to the left. Gakpo. And it's De Jong. Uzbekistan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Kusenov. Shomorodov. Out to the left it goes. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he deliver? Nicely shaped cross. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the keeper beats it away. Reinders. 5 minutes till the break. Xavi Simons laid out to the left flank. And it's Hato. Hato. Oh, it's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Uzbekistan, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Timber. De Jong. Van Dijk. Hato. Gakpo. Hato. And here's Depay. Shomorodov does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Jong. Oh, super find. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Timber. Now it's Marlon. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Marlon. Now it's Reinders. Reinders tries a cross. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. It's Memphis Depay! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Delivered with swing. Timber. Reinders. De Jong. Xavi Simons. Hato. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's on his way! Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons. Kusanov. Now it's Shomorodov. And that has been cleared. Thinks one through. Gets into some space. Timber. Xavi Simons. Reinders, aim forwards. And here's Marlon. Timber. Memphis Depay. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Memphis Depay producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Marlon. Timber. Kusanov shifted upfield. Is onto it in a flash. Timber.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Stefan De Vrij. De Vrij, long ball upfield. Xavi Simons. Simons. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lovely bit of skill. Crossed into the... Up he goes! Just off target.
Shomurodov is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Van Dijk. Gakpo. Gakpo tries looking up for options on the left. Gakpo. Showing good feet. Wins the duel this time. And it's De Jong. And here's Depay. Out for a throw. Reinders. Marlen. And here's Depay. Xavi Simons. Timber. And here's Marlen. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance here. Out to the right. Marlen's cross. Shoots! Xavi Simons, some resolute defending there. Xavi Simons is fouled. That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Nice physical challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was asking just too much of him. Reinders. De Jong. Gakpo. And it's Hato. Hato. Simons. That's a throw. Now this could be a chance. Memphis Depay. Simons! Moved on forwards.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kusenov. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gakpo. Reinders. Timber. Hato. Gakpo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Timber. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. That'll be a throw-in. Timber. Kusanov makes the interception. Timber. Xavi Simons. Marlen. Xavi Simons. Timber. Now it's Marlen. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's neat. And he whips in a header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Aim forwards. And it's Simons. Proves too strong. And here's Depay. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Hato. Simons. Gakpo. There's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Lobbed in behind. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward. And he's surging through. Now it's Shomorodov. Reinders. Marlen. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Marlen. Xavi Simons.
Uzbekistan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Reinders. Hato. Thinks one through. Gakpo. Gakpo going full tilt down the left. Gakpo played into the middle. Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Oh, it's come loose. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Big chance! De Jong. Hato. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay spread out to the left. Gakpo. And that's aimed into the middle. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. And it's Simons. Memphis Depay, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Out of play for a throw. Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. And it's been played through. Now it's Simons. And that was very necessary. And that is going out for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Verbruggen claims it without any fuss. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Uzbekistan. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Xavi Simons. Reinders. He's being urged to shoot. And claimed it back swiftly. And the keeper has it. Kusanov. Gakpo. Timber. Reinders. De Jong. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, long ball upfield. Referee's given a throw. Uzbekistan have a free kick. Hato. Van Dijk. Played out wide. There's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Xavi Simons. Marlen. Van Dijk. De Jong. Gakpo. Reinders. Timber. Now it's Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. And it's Reinders. Reinders played out towards the right wing. Simons shoots! Kusanov. Reinders. Kusanov.
Shomurodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Reinders. Can he spark a counter here? Simons. De Jong. And here's Gakpo. And he thumps it clear. It's a great ball. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Kusanov. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Reinders wins the duel this time. Marlon. De Jong. And here's Depay. And it's De Jong. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Shomorodov! Shomorodov! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Jong. Gakpo. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Strong running down that left flank. And he's on a charge. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
They've played it short. He's got to be in here. Oh, big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kusanov. That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the counter is on. Memphis Depay. Oh, played right into his path. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Shomorodov. Faith Shomorodov! There it is!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Uzbekistan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's had a shot! Uzbekistan find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. And here's Depay. And here's Simons! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Reinders. Reinders. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Simons. Lovely, now then. And that has been clubbed away. Serves up across. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Calmly anticipates. Played back to the goalkeeper. Stefan de Vrij. That's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. And here's Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Great challenge, time to perfection. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Simons cuts out the pass. De Vrij gets over and intercepts. And it's Hato. And here's Depay. He's having a shot! And a goal kick. Xavi Simons.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marlen. Xavi Simons providing an outlet on that flank. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Lovely bit of skill. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cleared away. That's the throw. Shapes to shoot! That's very neat. Now who's going to be first to this? Memphis Depay.
Uzbekistan, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Timber chips it through. He's through here. Marlen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. And it's Hato. Reinders. Caught offside that time. And they win it back again. De Jong. Uzbekistan, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Simons. Gakpo. De Jong. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! He's got a goal! The Netherlands are level.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Van Dijk. Hato. Reinders. Timber. Stefan de Vrij. Kusanov. And it's played forward. Hato cuts it out. Stefan de Vrij. Timber. Marlen. Reinders. Timber. Timber forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Uzbekistan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Timber. And it's Simons. Marlen. And it's lofted through here. Played into space out wide. Out for a throw. And the ball's come loose here. Referee has just said play on. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Kusanov. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van Dijk shifted upfield. And it's Hato. De Jong. And here's Xavi Simons. He's got away. Now it's Shomorodov.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Jong. And here's Depay. Simons. Gakpo. Hato. Over to the left. And the cross comes in. Clears it away. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Reinders. Xavi Simons. Marlen. Aim forwards. Kusenov. Kusenov. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. Hato. Gakpo. Gakpo.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Xavi Simons. Now it's Marlen. And it's Memphis Depay. That's a cute ball. Now it's Marlen. Marlen! That's good defending, very good defending. It's gone for a throw-in. Simons. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Shomorodov. He has found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hato gets good distance on it. Shomorodov. That's good play. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the middle. Gakpo, who does have an assist to his name. De Jong. Simons. Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. He is just caressing the ball. Pato. And here's Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. Gakpo. That'll be a throw. Can he deliver? Nice interception, well timed. Some good work on the right flank here. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Timber. And it's Simons. De Jong. Played out to the right. Reinders. It's run loose here. Shomorodov. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Reinders getting this one clear. Now it's Simons. Marlon. Simons. Reinders. And here's Depay. Can he finish? And it's played forward. Now it's Shomorodov. He's away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marlon. Timber. Marlon. Now it's Marlon. Marlon. Reinders. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Reinders. Marlon. Oh, that's nice. Timber's cross. A chance to play it in. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Memphis Depay, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Gakpo. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Reinders laid out to the left flank. That has been knocked clear. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kusanov. Strike does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's found a way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Jong. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Simons. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. It's in, and that looks to be very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Turns and goes back. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Timber gets it away.
Uzbekistan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gakpo. Simons. Gakpo. Aimed in towards the centre.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gakpo. Simons.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Timber. Reinders. Shomorodov. He is through here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That pass has been well intercepted.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Nice control. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Uzbekistan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Hato. Gakpo gets into a good position. And here's Gakpo. Simons. He has a look up. Memphis Depay! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Reinders. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gakpo. And it's Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons. Marlon. Decent chance! Oh, he's caught in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Kusanov tries to clear. Reinders. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Marlon. Simons. And the referee brings it to a close. Uzbekistan can look back. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Jong. Oh, can he get onto this? Marlon. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Timber. Aim forwards. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Decent chance! De Jong. Reinders. De Jong. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Van Dijk cuts it out. Marlon. Now it's Gakpo. Done delicately. De Vrij is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Marlon. Kusanov. That looks a cracking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Reinders. Timber. Marlen. And it's Simons. Timber. And here's Depay. Decent chance! Could be danger here. Reinders.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Gakpo played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Reinders, and that's aimed into the middle. And that's been won straight back. Now who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk tries to clear.
Shomurodov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Reinders. Gakpo. Calmly anticipates. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Timber. De Jong. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cuts out the pass. Kusanov. Marlen tries making a foray down the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He'll try to keep this alive. Cleared away. The Netherlands given another corner. And that has been cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. Simons. Played back in. Marlen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And here's Marlen. Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! The breakthrough strike!
Xavi Simons totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch from here.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played towards the other side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Proves too strong. Time and again they are repelled. De Jong. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Xavi Simons. Hato. And he cuts out the supply. It could be in here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gakpo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's cut it out. Out to the left it goes. Hato. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. Now it's Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shomorodov! A real chance and a real let-off.
Uzbekistan really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Marlen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Xavi Simons. Oh, he's found support out wide. Marlen. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Timber. Oh, nice touch. De Jong played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. He slings it. He's had a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Timber. That's good play. That's a fabulous ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Reinders. Does really well to win the ball there. Shomorodov played out to the left flank. Do have a chance to counter here. Driving on, a real charge here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball is over the line. Succumbs to the pressure. Timber. Uzbekistan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Stefan de Vrij. Timber. Marlen. Reinders. Timber. Reinders. Reinders. And here's Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. De Jong. Hato. Hato chooses to go cross-field. Shomurodov.
Shomurodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gakpo. Gakpo. Simons. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. He is just caressing the ball. Simons. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Shomurodov. Oh, well measured. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Hato. Moved on forwards. And here's Gakpo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Shomurodov. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Shomurodov. Can he finish? He has done it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And it's made its way to him. And here's Gakpo! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Gakpo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, he's called him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Kusenov. Hato. Xavi Simons. Spread out to the left. De Jong. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! It's anyone's ball now. Herring after the ball here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Xavi Simons wins the duel this time. Xavi Simons opts to play it back. Now it's Shomorodov. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A chance to play it in. Flings it across. Marlon proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Clearly not happy with that. Kusenov. Driving forward. Cleared without complication. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gakpo. And here's the... and he shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Chance! It's a loose ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Van Dijk. Hato forwards and with intent. And it's Simons. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Simons. Memphis Depay. And here's Marlon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Shomorodov, and he shoots! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Uzbekistan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Shomorodov is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And they've got rid. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace.
The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hato shifted upfield. Simon's cross. Looking for a corner. And it's been taken short. The Netherlands can try it again now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Shomorodov on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And they've got a throw. Showing good feet. Deftly away. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Van Dijk aimed forwards. Good work on the right flank here. That is lovely. Gets the shot away! And he's lifted it over. De Vrij gently done. It's a pretty loose pass. It's De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Tries a measured ball. And Dijk with the clearance. Oh, sweet feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's lofted through here. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. De Jong. Over to the left. Lobbed in behind. De Vrij makes the interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Uzbekistan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aim forwards. And he's found a way past. Little doubt, that is a foul. No, that's been easily repelled. That's tidy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Simons. Memphis Depay spread out to the left. That's a cute ball.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Uzbekistan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk. Reinders. Xavi Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Marlen. Now it's Simons. Oh, that's neat. Played out to the right. Timber. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kusenov. Uzbekistan are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Lovely ball, shot a goal! Timber. Very much into the last knockings. He's in plenty of space here. The Netherlands could have here their final chance.
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons, now here's the delivery.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Van Dijk. De Jong.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And it's played forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well measured. And the referee brings it to a close. Uzbekistan have won it by short. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a very versatile attacker I quite like, Peter, is Memphis. He can operate out wide or he can play as a number 10. And I think he's probably best used as an inverted winger on that left side. Even when deployed centrally, he does drift to the left. And I guess it's where he's most comfortable.
Okay, interesting. And the finish! Gakpo. Thinks one through. Shomorodov. Oh, good take in a good area. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Reinders. De Jong. Hato. Hato shifted upfield. And here's Depay. Reinders, it's an imaginative pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Verbruggen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Dijk. De Jong. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Xavi Simons. De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Stefan de Vrij. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Shomorodov. And he cuts out the supply. Kusenov. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's heaved it away. Spread out to the left. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Uzbekistan clearly should have gone for the...
Shabaridov! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
De Jong. Marlen. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he deliver? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Shabaridov! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shamuradov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
It's Memphis Depay! Oh, that is rather wayward. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gakpo. Out to the right. Timber knocks it out wide. And here's Marlen. Simons. Decent chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's a promising position. Shomorodov. That's going to go a long way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception. Marlen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hato gets it away. Marlen. Reinders, and it's played forward, and here's Depay. Marlen. Marlen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Kusenov. That is a great pick out. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Reinders. Hato. Gakpo. De Jong. And it's Simons. And here's Gakpo. And here's Gakpo. Hato. And that's really well manoeuvred. Simons. Gakpo. Shapes to shoot! Could be dead, chance to shoot! No, he's missed it. Played out wide. Can he stop it going out? Lovely, now then. Chance! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Aim forwards. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Marlon. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Kusenov. Marlon, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Memphis Depay. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hato does really well to win the ball there. Memphis Depay. Reinders, gently done. He is through here. Chance here to counter. Shomorodov. Nice defending, physical and effective. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hato. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. De Jong.
Uzbekistan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's played forward. Now it's Shamaridov! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Simons. And it's Reinders. Played out to the right. Xavi Simons in acres of space out wide. He's in a great position. Simons cross. Tries to get it clear. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Simons. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gakpo. Time and again they are repelled. It's really well cleared. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Simons. Timber. Marlon. Marlon's cross. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Kusenov. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's trying to shoot. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Reinders. Marlen. Stefan de Vrij. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Now it's Gakpo. Simons. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Simons! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Xavi Simons usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Defending of the desperate variety. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Uzbekistan having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Uzbekistan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Good work on the right flank here. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Hato. De Jong. Reinders. Timber. Marlen. Oh, nice touch. Reinders. And here's Depay. Shomorodov. And here's the chance to counter. Shomorodov. Done delicately. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Hato. Gakpo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gakpo. And he's on a charge. And he's got his cross in. And the keeper has it. Kusanov. That's very neat. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Shomorodov under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball. Now here's the delivery. He's dealt with that well. Turns and goes back. Now then, the ball's come loose. And they've got rid. Could move up a gear here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gakpo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Memphis Depay! Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And a chance! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
has been knocked clear.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. Marlon. Now the ball in. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Kusanov, gently done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Danger averted for now. Hato. And it's Memphis Depay. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Memphis Depay. This might... and the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Van Dijk. De Jong. Now it's Simons. Gakpo. He's got away. Gakpo with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Jong. In once more. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Kusanov. That's a throw. Now it's Memphis Depay. Played into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. De Jong goes short. And here's Marlon. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Picks it up out wide. And that has been cleared.